What's up friends? Welcome back to my channel. So this is Priyam, and from today onwards we are going to start a new series, and that series will be on Python. So this is the first episode of this series, and in this episode I'm going to show you introduction to Python. So let's go! And how is not in her. You can see I have created one PPT on Python. So let me introduce you. Introduction to Python Programming by Priyam Das. And this is the logo of Python. Agenda. What is Python? Who invented Python? Why do people use Python? Which is the best IDE for Python? What can I do with Python? And the last one is downloading Python. What is Python? Python is a general purpose programming language that is often applied in scripting roles. So Python is a programming language as well as a scripting language. Python is called as interpreted language. So Python is a general purpose programming language that is often applied in scripting roles. So Python is used for creating games, websites, applications, etc. And it is also used for hacking. Mainly hackers use Python for hacking into servers, systems, So Python is a scripting language and as well as programming language. Python is called as interpreted language. Who invented Python? Python was invented by a Dutch programmer, Guido van Rossum in Netherlands. So let me show you Guido van Rossum. So this is the guy who invented Python, Guido van Rossum. Guido van Rossum is a Dutch programmer, best known as the creator of the Python programming language. So this is the guy, Guido van Rossum. So you can go to Wikipedia and know more about him. So let me again go back to the presentation. Why do people use Python? Okay, so Python is very easy to use. Python is free and it is open source. It is object oriented, it is powerful, and it is easy to learn. And Python is the easiest language in the world, easiest programming language, and it is very much powerful. That's why hackers use Python. Then it is object oriented. Python is free and open source. Okay, then Python is easy to use. Then, which is the best IDE for Python? There are many IDEs I tried, and I feel that Python community version and Visual Studio Code are the best IDEs for Python. So I've tried many IDEs like Kite, Atom, PyCharm, then VS Code, the Sublime Text. So I feel that PyCharm and Visual Studio Code is good for Python programming, and I prefer Visual Studio Code much because it is very lightweight, but PyCharm is very heavy. It is about 300 to 600 MB, and that makes it a little heavy. And Visual Studio Code is like 100 to 200 MB. And there's one disadvantage in Visual Studio Code, that we have to install an extension to run Python, but in PyCharm we don't require to install any extra extension to run Python. What can I do with Python? So there are many things we can do with Python. System programming, graphical user interface means GUI programming. Then internet scripting means website creating and all. So component integration, database programming means like coding in the server and all, and creating games, animate characters and more. And the last one is downloading Python. It is very easy, simple to download Python. Python is pre-installed on most of the Unix systems like Linux, Mac OS X, and on my laptop it was pre-installed Python, so I just had to update the Python version. That's it. But it is not pre-installed on Windows operating systems like Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, and all. The users of Windows can download Python from their official website, https www.python.org. So let me show you.